Right, guys, welcome to today's live stream. It is the Benetton Treviso side taking on the Vodacom Bulls, and it's been a while since I've been doing commentary. Things have just not worked out quite nicely for me over the past couple of weeks, weather-wise and also load shedding-wise. So I do apologize for not being available for this live streams over the course of time. But I am back today, and just let me know if you can hear me loud and clearly in the background, as I've had some technical issues with the sound as well earlier. So hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear here as well. Let's just see how things are going to pan out during the course of this. We're about, a couple of minutes away from kickoff, so we'll go through the team lineups in just a small bit. But it's not looking too good for the Bulls at the moment. It's not been a good season so far for them away from home. They've lost a couple of vital games that they probably should have won. And let's see if they can do this game justice today. We're quickly going to go through the team lineups. Starting with the Bulls side, we've got Kurtley Arends at fullback, David Kriel on the right wing, Stedman Gans, Harold Foster in the midfield combination. Then Wandisile Simelane on the left wing. A lot of controversy around selection. Chris Smith at 10 and Ambrose Papier at 9. So a lot at stake for Chris Smith as well. There has been calls for him to be selected for the Springbok squad as well, along with Manny Libbok. So he do get the opportunity today to go and do that as well. So hopefully he can step up to the plate as well and deliver some good rugby. Let's see if he can live up to the expectations that are set out for him as well. Then if you look at the forwards quickly, you've got Elrich Low at number 8, Marco van Staden at 7, Marcel Coetzee at 6. So a lot of donkey workers there in the loose trio with Marco van Staden and Marcel Coetzee, both good ball stealers on the ground, and it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to line up against the quality of Lamaro and Canoni as well as Zulani. So a good selection there in the loose trio, I would say. Then Ruan Orkia, Anke Swanepoel in the lock combination with Francois Klopper, Bismarck du Plessis and Gerard Steenekamp in the front row with Francois Klopper coming in at number 3 for the Bulls today, which I don't know too much of at this stage. So it will be interesting to see what he can bring to the party. Then on the bench for the Bulls today, Jan-Hendrik Wessels, Simpiwe Matanzima, Morne Smith, Walt Steenkamp, W.J. Steenkamp, Zach Berger, Morne Steyn, and then Stravino Jacobs completing this bench for the Bulls today. So a good mixture of youth and experience there as well. Jan-Hendrik Wessels, looking forward to see what he can bring to the party. Matanzima was good at stages last season. Walt Steenkamp obviously playing in his last season for the Bulls before heading overseas. Then Zach Berger has been a little bit disappointing. Morne Steyn, veteran there. And then Stravino Jacobs coming in a little bit. Antoinette Gerber says, hi, Guru, miss you a lot. Yeah, I miss you guys a lot as well. And that's why I've been trying to upload a couple of videos during the course of time. Like I said, it's raining currently here where I live. And with the electricity in town, just a little bit of hard rain and the signal goes or the power goes, and then obviously no more load shedding tonight, but I'm expecting when the weather is like this we might have a power outage, but I do have the generator ready. Also, if there's going to be heavy rain and you guys won't be able to hear me, I'll just go over to the scoreboard until it does sound a little better so that you guys can hear me again. Then John LaRue says, my broer, jy mag nie wegraak nie. Please, Guru, don't leave us to the wannabe commentary. No, Jean, I won't leave you guys. I promise. It's a promise I made. And I mean, I owe everything to YouTube. Maybe not indirectly or directly, but indirectly. YouTube have helped me so much. So I definitely won't leave you guys at any stage. Then let's quickly go and have a look at the lineup of Benetton Treviso as well. Giacomo Dari, then Ignacio Mendy, Ignacio Brex, Marco Zanen, Mattia Bellini, Thomas Albornoz, Deval Duvenage in the backline. So quality all around there. in the back line as well. Frank Murphy today, the referee for today as well, all the way from Dublin. So we'll see how that goes. Then in the forwards, we've got Lorenzo Canoni, Michel Lamaro, Manuel Zuliani, Federico Russo, Scott Scrafton, Simone Ferrari, Giacomo Nicotera, and then Ivan Nemer. So plenty of Italian internationals in this Benetton lineup. And as the Bulls supporters have come to know over the past couple of seasons, there might be some might say Benetton are the whipping boys of the competition along with Zebra, but Benetton did show them quite the opposite in that Rainbow Cup final a couple of seasons back. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Then on the bench we've got Gianmarco Lucchesi, Thomas Gallo, then Tazanio Pasquale, Nicolai Canoni, Toa Alavi, Manfredi Albanese, Tommaso Menocella, and then Marcus Watson. So by the sound of it and the names that I hear, it almost sounds like the bench of this Benetton side are quite packed and almost stronger than the starting lineup. So expect some magic from these guys in the second half as well. But yeah, on paper, it must be the Bulls. Again, we're going to go through this team lineup quickly. Kirtley Arends, David Kriel, Stedman Gans, Harold Foster, Wanda Silas, Milani, Chris Smith, and Ambrose Papier. So Springboks, not too many there in the back line. We've got Kirtley Arends, a newbie in the Springboks side. But you do have a guy like Harold Foster with a lot of qualities there. Wanda Silas, Milani, a future Springbok in the making. Chris Smith knocking on the door, and then Ambrose Papier, a Springbok. So two starting Springboks in that back line. And then if you go to the forwards again, Elrich Low, Marco van Staden, Marcel Kutsia, Ruan Orkia, Hanke Swanepoel, Francois Klopper, Bismarck, and Gerard Steenekamp. Got Box and Low, Marco van Staden, Kutsia, and Orkia. And then you got the likes of Bismarck as well there. Then the youngsters in Steenekamp, Klopper, and Hanke Swanepoel. So quality all around there. And on the bench, Jan Hendrik Wessels for me is the standout player there, along with Zach Berger and Walt Steenkamp. But you just never know. Playing in their pink jerseys again today, the Bulls. So it's not gone well so far. We will forget the hiding that they got playing in that pink jumper a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, we are ready for this one. The teams are running onto the field. The Bulls are out. Benetton now making their way onto the field as well. And they're looking quite pumped up, I can tell you that much. So yeah, let's see how this one turns out, guys. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm supporting the Bulls here today, and hopefully they can make us proud today as well. Like I said, it's not been a good tour for them, and hopefully they'll step up and really improve today. But it's up to them. We've got the poll up on the channel as well today. We've got about 17 votes so far. Who will win this game? The Bulls with 76% of the votes so far, and Benetton having 24% of the votes. So, yeah, do go out and vote on the channel as well, guys. I know I've disappeared for a couple of weeks, so I'm not expecting a big turnout today, but I'm thankful for the 13 people that are watching at the moment. So it is going to be Benetton Treviso to kick this game off from left to right. So let's see how this one is going to pan out, and good luck to the Bulls. And good luck to Benetton Treviso as well as we get this game. It should be a very interesting one. The Bulls let it slip almost immediately there at the back from the kickoff, and they recollected it but got bundled into touch. So it will be a line out to Benetton Treviso just outside the Bulls 22, about 5 meters from the right-hand touch line. Plenty at stake here for the Bulls today, and they really will have to come up with the brilliance today, as Nicotera will throw this one in for Benetton Treviso. Referee not happy with the stand there of the lineout, so we will just have a repeat lineout throw in here for Nicotera. So Nicotera goes to the front, and he finds Scott Scrafton almost immediately just outside the 22. Benetton now with possession. Duvenacher gets it up. Through the hands it goes to Lamaro. Quick ball available again. Duvenacher now they go through the back line. Now straightening the line is the big boys again now. Quick ball again for them. Just putting their head down, up over the 22 they go now. Here's a chance for Benetton. If they move this wide, there's trouble for the Bulls out wide. Little slip up there from the outside center. Ignacio Brex, who just couldn't get that ball free. Good defense from the Bulls so far. And they win a penalty on the ground. So penalty to the Bulls then, and the chance to clear this ball out for them early on. Good work there done by, I think it was Marcel Kutsia, who won that penalty on the ground for them. So chance now, Chris Smith to kick this downfield, and he will find touch round about 5 meters inside the half of Benetton Treviso. An early opportunity here for them, gonna begging for Benetton. So Bismarck du Plessis now, the veteran hooker here for the Bulls to throw this one in. It is wet and damp, it seems, there on the pitch as well. So expecting a lot of handling errors throughout this game as well. Anko Swanepoel takes that beautifully. More formed by the Bulls, but it's not thrown in straight, says the referee. So scrum down to Benetton about 15 meters out from the right-hand touchline on the halfway line. Yeah, was there a little knock on maybe? Because the line-up throw did look right for me, but there might have been a little knock on then from Anko Swanepoel in that movement. So Benetton, perfect opportunity for a 50-22 here. Maybe if they decide to go that way. Thomas Albornoz, very capable of doing that, as well as some of the other guys like Marco Zanen and also Jokami De Rey. That scrum goes down, so very slippery out there at the moment, as we had about 3 minutes in this game already. Still no score. Benetton with more possession at the moment. Let's see what this scrum will bring to the party. Dewald Duvenacher, the former Stormers scrum off to feed this one in for Benetton. Important that the Bulls lay the platform early on here at scrum time. It is a good quality Italian side, basically, this one. Duvenacher feeds this one in. And solid scrum at the back now. He gets it out. And here they come now through the back line again. Plenty of space on the outside overlap here for Benetton. They do get it out to the winger. Up over the 22 he goes. Good run there from Mattia Bellini. Quick ball now. Here they come through the forwards again. Wide they go. Beautiful little run from Russo. 5 meters inside the win comes Benetton now. Quick hands Albornoz gets it out to Ignacio Brex quickly. Now Duvenacher on the 22-meter line. Back it comes to the forwards, taken up there by Lamaro. Inside the 22 of the Bulls now. Quick ball. And the Bulls will have to defend this one. 5 meters inside the 22. Now Duvenacher gets it out again. This time it comes back to Nicotera. Nicotera sets it up beautifully for them about 15 meters out from the Bulls try line. But the ball has been ripped by Bismarck du Plessis on the ground. Beautiful done by the veteran hooker. And now Emrose Papir waiting for this ball to come out. About 15 meters out from the right-hand touchline. He goes to the box kick over the top. And he will find touch 5 meters outside of the 22 of the Bulls. Good defense there from Bismarck du Plessis. Winning that ball on the ground. And making sure that the Bulls do get the ball. Great work there on the ground. And I would have even said a penalty for holding on would have been the right call as well there against Benetton. But either way, 5 minutes gone. And now it is going to be a throw-in for them. Taken beautifully by Russo, but the throw-in is not in straight. And it will be a scrum down to the Bulls. 5.5 minutes gone in this one. And now there's an opportunity for the Bulls to yet again clear their own line here. So very scrappy at the moment from both teams as they just can't get things going at the moment here. And a little bit disappointing from both sides at the moment. But only 5 or 6 minutes played in this game already. Scrum feed is going to come from Emrose Papir now. And taking their time with the scrum. Both teams just waiting to set the scrum up. Right, Emrose Papier to feed this one in now. Quick feed, and at the back, penalty to the Bulls there. Pressure coming from the Bulls scrum, and they win this penalty 5 meters outside of their own 22. So more relief coming for them, and the youngster of the Bulls here, Francois Klopper, winning that penalty against the veteran scrummer in Ivan Nemmer. That kick downfield from Chris Smith is going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line to the right-hand side of the field of Benetton. Good attacking opportunity now for the Bulls. Can they get this to work for them? Hopefully they can. Bismarck du Plessis to throw this one in for them. And over the top it goes, and Benetton now have this ball. Wide they go, but a slip up again, and the ball spills loose. Stedman Gaart's nearly collecting that ball, but Benetton now on a counter-attack from inside their own 22. Ruan Orkier gets the tackle in. That is really good defense from the Bulls under pressure. Here's Benetton on their own 22. Will the Bulls win a penalty now? Pick up and go from Benetton. Just now outside their own 22 at the moment. They have collected that ball, and some pressure relieved as they're still going with the forwards here as Benetton from just inside their own 22, but the ball got carried back, I'm sure. So Duvenacher will have to kick this, and he can't kick it out directly. Gertley Arends at the back collecting that ball under pressure, collects it on the 10-meter line now. Pressure from Benetton, but the Bulls have got it back now. Emrose Papier gets it out to Marcel Kutzer, sets it up beautifully up on the halfway line. Here they come, Marco van Staden, but he knocks it on, and it will be a scrum down on the halfway line for Benetton, about 10 meters from the right-hand touchline of Benetton. And like I said, quite damp and wet out there at the moment. So expecting a lot of handling errors in this game as well. Stop-start at the moment. 8.5 minutes gone. And still no score here. Benetton playing in their green and white, while the Bulls are playing in their pink jerseys today. A good crowd attendance as well here for this URC game. And let's see what Benetton can do with this one. Scrum feed Duvenacher to feed this one in for them. And right on the halfway line they go. Right, so good scrum from the Bulls again, putting the pressure on. But it's going to be Benetton who gets the penalty advantage, and the referee blows on his whistle. So this time round, penalty to the Benetton side on the halfway line. Discipline and handling errors not good at the moment. This game, 9.5 minutes gone. Disappointing so far. Right, Salbornis with the kick downfield on. It's a beautiful kick. He's going to find touch about 10 meters out from the try line. And a real opportunity now for Benetton. Well, in fact, no. It's about 15 meters out. 5 meters inside the 22 of the Bulls. And an opportunity now for Benetton. The first real opportunity. And it's going to be Nicotera to throw this one in. Finds his first jumper. Scrofton who takes that one. At the back now, taken by Lamaro. Still just inside, right on the right touchline. Here's Benetton now. As they go with the forwards, it's Russo who takes it up. Now Duvenacher again. This time it's taken up by Canoni. Duvenacher again, quick ball. Lamaro again. Penalty advantage now for Benetton, offside by the Bulls. Quick ball to the back line, but good defense from Foster as the ball spills out. Penalty to Benetton. Offside by the Bulls, and an early chance now for Benetton to get the first points on the board after about 10 minutes play in this game. So it is going to be Albornoz to have a shot at goal here from about 10 meters out from the Bulls try line, right about in the middle of the field. So an easy kick to come here for the Benetton side. Well, like I said, very scrappy and too many errors at the moment. Stop-start affair here at Treviso at the moment. Just not able to get this game going, but it's very damp and wet at the moment at the stadium as well. So expecting many more of those in the opening couple of minutes of this game. So Benetton up by 3 points to 0 now. We've had 11 minutes played in this first half. Bulls will have to adapt as Thomas Albornoz gets that first penalty over for Benetton. Right, the restart then from Chris Smith, and it's a deep kickoff taken by Benetton inside their own 22, but they run it out this time round, about 5 meters out from their own 22. Now Duvenage is waiting for this ball at the back. Slow ball coming back for him, goes with the box kick over the top. Here comes the chase from Benetton. Kurtley Arends underneath it, just inside his own half. Now runs it up to the halfway line. Papier gets quick ball out now. Here's an opportunity. Chris Smith goes with a little cross kick here, but it's well collected by Benetton on their own 10-meter line. Now runs it up to between the 10 and the halfway line. Quickly over that is Bismarck du Plessis again, and he might have stolen that. No, it comes back. And now it's taken up by Canoni, driven back in a tackle though. All the way back to their own 10-meter line is Benetton now. Duvenage is going to go with another box kick over the top. The chase coming, but the Bulls underneath it. Chris Smith now tries to turn his way out of the tackle. Stedman Gans loses the ball backwards. It's David Kriel who takes it up. Now Papier from inside his own 10-meter line between the 10 and the 22. Tries to get it out to Ruan Norkia. Norkia takes it up now. Papier waiting for that ball to come out again. Looks like he's going to go with the box kick over the top. Chase is going to come now from the Bulls this time round. And beautifully taken in the air by De Rey. And here comes Benetton now from just inside their own half. Bismarck du Plessis again quickly up over that ball. But Benetton now do have it as Russo gets the ball out to Lamaro. Still waiting. Pick up and go this time from Russo again. Makes his way up to the halfway line. Bismarck again up over that ball. But Benetton do get it back again and goes to the box kick over the top. Taken by Chris Smith. Inside his own 22, goes to the kick downfield and not going to find touch. Here comes the counter attack from Benetton from inside their own 10-meter line. Goes up with a high kick. No real chasers. David Kriel takes it on his 10-meter line. He's going to have a run and straight through goes David Kriel up to the 10-meter line of Benetton, but knocks it on. And here comes the counter attack chance now for Benetton. They do kick it downfield. This Ignacio breaks and look at that kick. But the ball is going to roll over the try line. And Kurtley Arends will dot it down. Oh, no, it's not going to dot it down. Gets it out to Chris Smith now. Chris Smith is going to run this from his own try line. Gets it out now to Harold Foster. Foster up to the 22 and gets a loose ball. Back it comes inside to the Bulls now on the 22-meter line. Now Papier. Back it comes now to Marco van Staan. Driven back in the tackle. About 5 meters inside their own 22 is the Bulls now. Papier. Out it goes to Hanko Swanepoel. Right in the middle of the field now is the Bulls. Papier again. Harold Foster. Stedman Gans. There's numbers out wide here. Stedman Gans gets it out to David Kriel. Cuts back inside between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Right on the right-hand touch line. Now Papier gets it back now to the big boys in the front again. It's taken up by Klopper. Now Papier waiting for it. Looks like he's going to go with the box kick over the top again now. Yeah, he's going to go with that. And the chase now coming. But the bounce of the ball directly into touch. And we will come back for a line out to Benetton between the 10 and the 22 of the Bulls. Disappointing. 3 points to 0 after 15 minutes of play here. Throw-in quickly taken by Benetton. And I don't think that was thrown in straight. So we might have a scrum down to the Bulls here. Or the referee wasn't happy. No, he wasn't happy with the initial throw-in. So it is going to be Benetton throw-in here between the 10 and the 22 of the Bulls. 30 people watching. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to the channel as well. So let's just have a look. Yeah, the referee completely in the way of that line out anyway. So no way that line out could have been completed. Again, they go with the overthrown. And looks like it's been knocked on by Benetton. So the Bulls have got this. Emrose Papier goes to the box kick over the top. Charts down by Russo. But it's going to be a penalty against Benetton this time round. And I think it's for a high tackle, so chance for the Bulls to relieve some pressure again. 16 minutes played in this one. Hopefully, the Bulls can get some momentum going forward from here, as that kick is going to find touch round about on the 10-meter line of Benetton. Like I said, not the greatest of games so far, but at least it's still very much even. And Bismarck du Plessis to throw this one in for the Bulls. Round about 17 minutes played in this one, and a chance now for the Bulls. Hanko Swanepoel out to Emrys Papier. Now Chris Smith takes it. Flat pass this time to Marco van Staden up to the 10-meter line. Papier again now. Chris Smith with the inside pass that looks suspiciously forward. But play on, says the referee. Now Papier out to van Staden. Chris Smith again. Now it's taken up by David Krill. Out to Marcel Coetzee. Up over the 10-meter line they go. Now Papier again. Back it comes now to Klopper. Klopper driven back in the tackle to the 10-meter line. Now Papier again waiting. Chris Smith. Chris Smith gets it out to Harold Forster. Flat pass to Marco van Staden, but penalty against the Bulls there. Holding on the ground, and it's Russo who wins. No, it's Canoni who wins the penalty on the ground. So Elrich Lowe there penalized for holding on, and nothing going the way of the Bulls at the moment. Chance now for Bornes to hit this one downfield again, and looking for touch inside the 22 of the Bulls. That one, and it does find touch right on the 22-meter line. So Benetton now a couple of times inside the Bulls 22. They've come away with 3 points, but they'll feel like they could have gone away with a little bit more. So time has been stopped on the clock here. Water break after 18 minutes played here. There's been a lot of discussions around this water break, just killing the game at the moment and slowing things down and taking away the momentum. But unlike the other games, there's been no momentum in this game anyway. So I don't think it's going to have too much of an influence on regards to the flow of the game so far. But 3 points to 0 to Benetton. Albornoz getting the only penalty of the game so far. We've had 18 minutes. And at this stage, I can't really separate the two teams as far as the context of this game goes, because both teams have been allowed possession. The Bulls have not been inside the 22 of Benetton yet. Benetton have been there twice and only came away with one penalty so far. Musa Bas also says, yes, thank you, Mr. Guru is back. Hope you're well, strong, but we miss you, Mr. Guru. Anyway, let's do this. Now I'm back this time round. I am back, Mr. Musa Bas. So let's see what's going to happen. The game is back underway. And now Benetton with a driving ball from the 22-meter line. They've got some momentum going here. And use it once as the referee. So Duvenacher now gets it out. Oh, has that ball been knocked on? No, backwards as the referee. No, in fact, it is knocked on. So it will be a scrum down to the Bulls about 5 meters outside of the 22, right in the middle of the field. Very damp and wet out there. And you can clearly see that both teams are unable to get going at the moment. So scrum down for the Bulls right in the middle of the field between the 10 and the 22 inside Bulls territory. Can one of these teams just start to take some momentum in this game, because there's really been nothing so far. Papier to feed this one now for the Bulls. 19 minutes played in this one, and only a 3 points in the lead. Free kick here to the Bulls, and they're going to not take it quickly, and we'll go for yet another scrum, it seems. So, 20 minutes around about played here as Chris Smith kicks that downfield instead of going for the scrum. And now it's going to be returned here by the at the back now. Oh, it's been knocked on by Kurt Arends. And penalty to Benetton as the ball has been played in an offside position. So here's another chance now, 5 meters inside the half of the Bulls right in the middle of the field to maybe add an extra 3 points if they decide to do so. Yeah, Dropper playing that ball in the offside position, the tight head prop of the Bulls. So 20 minutes gone, 3 points to 0. Benetton will have a shot at goal, and it's going to be will it be Duvenacher or Bornas who's going to have a shot? No, it's going to be Bornas to have the shot at goal here. So a chance for Benetton to extend their lead here to 6 points to 0. Let's see if he's capable of getting this one. He's confident that he can get it. So don't think that distance will be a problem. We'll have to see the direction of this kick now from Albornoz. 3 points to 0, 20 minutes played in this game. And it's been very scrappy, very sloppy, and not so entertaining. That kick from Albornoz is going to have the leg. It's going to have the distance. And Benetton now lead by 6 points to 0 here at home against the Bulls at the moment. Wusabar says, pity about the postponement of the Cups and Pulchers games just when they're starting to look good. And Alfie Fisser says, I missed you. Like your commentary. The Bulls better win this match with a bonus point. And then Flo Bella, what's wrong, Bulls? So I'm not aware of this one, Musa Boss. Please inform me on any games that got postponed or got delayed here. So just let me know. Here goes the kick over the top from Benetton from inside their own 22 here as they collect that ball and knocks it on, unfortunately. Right, so let's just see what the referee has decided here. Time is off on the clock at the moment, so 6 points to 0 at the moment. Right, so it looks like it's going to be a scrum down to Benetton from just outside their own 22 here. And yeah, like I said, just very sloppy and very scrappy at the moment. Like I said, I don't know, Musa Boss, if you heard me. I'm not aware of any postponements of the game, so please inform me of that development, because I only tuned in for this game. I haven't been following any news at the moment. Right, so the scrum feed then, and Benetton now in control of that ball at the back now, gets it out. Here's a chance now. Is Ignacio Brex takes it up for them. About 5 meters outside of their own 22 at the moment. Here's Benetton. Duvenacher gets it out. Now taken up here by Scott Scrafton. Chance for Duvenacher to clear this ball again. Goes to the box kick over the top. And Kurtley Aronson now. In fact, it is Simelani who collects it just inside his own half now. Emrose Papier gets the pass out to Marcel Kutsia, who gets stopped on his own 10-meter line. Right in the middle of the field. Papier gets a sloppy ball out to Kurtley Aronson now. Here's a chance now for Kurtley Aronson. Gets the pass beautifully out to Norkia up over the halfway line, but brought down quickly. Now quick ball needed for the Bulls. Pick up and go from the Bulls again. Is there enough support now? Kurtley Aronson now gets it out to Marcel Kutsia again. Now between the 10 and the halfway line inside Benetton's half now. Papier gets it out now. It's Chris Smith with a long cut-out pass to Bismarck. Duplessis who's at the winger. And he takes it up over the 22. As the referee says, it's a forward pass. And I almost can't believe it. Yeah, no, it did drift forward. Sorry. So forward pass to Bissy. And it's going to be a scrum down to Benetton right on halfway line. Bismarck Duplessis nearly turning back the clock a couple of years back, trying to be a winger on the outside there for a minute. But it is forward, and 24 minutes gone in this one. It's Benetton 6, the Bulls 0. Scrum feed to come from Duvenacher now. From just inside his own half. Very scrappy 24 minutes this has been. Right, solid scrum from both sides now. Let's see what this backline move will do. It's Albornoz on the loop around, but play on, says the referee, after what looked like a knock on. And here I come now with a good little run here from Mendy. But it does look like the Bulls will get the scrum after a bit of confusion there from the referee and the touch judge. So 25 minutes played, 6 points to 0. Scrum down to the Bulls just inside their own half, about 25 meters out from the right-hand touchline. Yeah, just a stupid pass there from Albornoz, really. Never on there. But Mendy nearly getting a little half cap there after the whistle went. So a lot of after actions at the moment. As Emrose Papier will now feed this one in for the Bulls. 25 minutes played. Scrum feed here by Emrose Papier at the back. Controlled by Elrich Low. And a massive scrum from Benetton wins the penalty. And here's another opportunity for another 3 points now for Benetton. The Bulls scrum going backwards there. And high fives all around for Benetton as they finally get the upper hand over the Bulls at scrum time. Well, that's disappointing. Yeah, this time the youngster in Francois Klopper not able to handle the pressure from the veteran Ivan Nema. Right, so they've decided to not go for the 3 points here as Benetton as they kick this ball out, around about 15 meters out from the Bulls' try line. And this could be trouble for the Bulls now. Chance now for Benetton, probably their third visit inside the 22 of the Bulls. So really looking to take this opportunity at full throttle as Nicotera gets the throw in, finds Crafton at the front. And again, that ball is not thrown in straight. So the team's letting themselves down at the moment. The Bulls have done it. Benetton, I think, has done it twice already. So scrum down to the Bulls about 10, 15 meters out from their own try line. 26 and a half minutes played. And it's a 6 points to 0 lead for Benetton. Bulls currently doing no attacking play at the moment. It's just defending from inside their own half, basically, at the moment. They haven't been in a situation where they've been inside the 22 of Benetton and had a good attacking opportunity. Papier will feed this one in again for them now. And here comes the feed. Solid scrum this time round. Does get the ball out to Harold Forster. Poor pass. And under pressure is Harold Forster now. 10 meters out from his own try line, right in the middle of the field. This time Papier gets it out to Chris Smith, who's going to put it on the boot. And finds touch just up over halfway, but quickly thrown in by Benetton now. And it's a chance for the Ray now. The Ray takes it up to the 10-meter line of the Bulls. Now to Vanacha. Now it's Lamar who takes it up to the 10-meter line again for them. But penalty goes the way of the Bulls, holding on the ground. Good work there from Marcel Katsia. 28 minutes gone, and now a chance maybe for Chris Smith to send this close to the 22 of Benetton. From the 10-meter line in the middle of the field here, Chris Smith now to kick this to the corner. That one, again, not finding massive distance. So between the 10 and the 22 of Benetton, the Bulls now with an attacking opportunity and probably their best opportunity so far in this game. So busy with the throw into this line out. I think the last time the Bulls was in this position, it was not thrown in straight by him. So he will take this opportunity now to try and get his jumper. To the back it goes, and again sloppy off the back. But this time Papier picks it up, and a chance now. Sroenertje takes it up over the 22-meter line. Plenty of room for him to move. Now it's Marco van Staden, flat pass to him. About 15 meters out. I think it's the first visit inside the 22 now. Gerard Steenekamp. Papier again gets a flat pass out to Low, who takes it up. Now about 10 meters out. Van Staden again, and he knocks it on. Dear oh dear. It's not been a good day for rugby. The weather is not helping them at the moment. 29 minutes gone, knocks it on. And it's going to be a scrum down to Benetton 10 meters out from their own try line. Alfie Visser says, I think the Bulls must get either Cock or Walker Lowe. So I think that they are going to try and get Vincent Cock to the Bulls. That is the rumor here at the moment. And Alfie Visser says both Sharks and Lion matches have been cancelled. So I wasn't aware of that, but yeah, it is bad news, and we're looking forward to do that commentary as well. But either way, it is what it is. Then at the end of the day. So 6 points to 0, 30 minutes gone in this first half. And yeah, it's been very poor so far. So not quite sure or aware of what the situation is currently with the games of the Sharks and the Lions games being postponed. Let me see if I can quickly get some news on regarding that as well. But it's the first that I've heard of it. So Duvenage now defeat the scrum here for the Benetton side. The scrum goes up, and we will have a reset scrum then. So yeah, I'm not sure. I've not seen any news about this game so far being cancelled, but we'll wait and see. Not quite sure what it is. But anyway, scrum down to Benetton, and 9 minutes to play in this first half. 6 points to 0 at the moment. Benetton to feed this one in. And now Duvenage. Solid scrum from both sides this time round. Duvenage gets it out this time. The kick downfield. And not going to find touch into the hands of Kirtley Arnson now. Right on the halfway line. He's going to run it up to now. Tries to find a little bit of space, but brought down just up over halfway now. Papier gets it out now. Here's a chance for the forwards now. As it's taken up Papier again. Back to Chris Smith. Goes high up into the air. The chase coming from Stedman Gans now right on the 10-meter line, but beautifully taken by the rear. And penalty to Benetton then. Not quite sure, holding on the ground there from Bismarck, coming in from the side. So penalty on the 10-meter line inside Benetton's half. Let's just see. Okay, I understand now, Stephen Mark. So yeah, it's a pity to hear about that. But they'll probably play it at some stage again. I'm sure that they will just postpone it and not completely cancel it altogether. So hopefully at some other stage in this year or next year, they will compete those games as well. Right, so Nicotera to throw this one in, and Russo has won that ball for them now. Here comes Benetton from right on the 22-meter line of the Bulls now. Pick up and go now from Ferrari. Now it's Russo again with another drive here. Quickly up over that ball and beautifully stolen by by Marcel Coetzee as the Bulls get this one out and kicks it downfield and will find touch roundabout on the halfway line. So great work again from Marcel Coetzee, just saving the day for the Bulls on a couple of occasions already today. Hendrik Noddy says the whole Bulls team is on holiday today. So it seems like the Sharks game as well as the Lions game has been cancelled due to gastro from Glasgow and also from Ulster. So yeah, it's strange how both teams are lined up with gastro. But yeah, like I said, they'll probably play it at some other stage in the year or maybe next year somewhere. But I'm sure that they won't just cancel it altogether. If that is the case and they are going to cancel it, then both the Lions and the Sharks should be getting the 5-pointers for those games, as they were the ones that cancelled it. I think that's the rule of the game. But either way, that was the rule of COVID that time, so not quite sure. Either way, it is an injury break at the moment. We still got about 7 minutes to play this first half. as the Bulls now Benetton will have a line out right on the halfway line. Things are just not working out for them at the moment, for the Bulls here. Time it back on now. So 6-0 it is, and Benetton still leading this game. Nicotero with the flow into the slide that finds Russo. Now off the back they come Lamaro and Canoni up over halfway. Now it's Duvenacher with a box kick over the top. Not a great distance made with it. And David Krill has picked that up beautifully in the air. Roundabout on his own 10-meter line. Now the Bulls going with the forwards through Norkia. Driven back in the tackle. The Bulls are just not getting anywhere at the moment. Emrose Papier looks like he's going to go with the box kick over the top himself as well. And the Bulls will be chasing after this one. Each team now looking for a mistake from the other. Beautifully taken by Mendy at the back on his own 10-meter line for Benetton. And ball slowly coming out for Benetton now as let's take it up again. Isolated. The Bulls could have stolen that. Yes, they have. Holding on the ground. And here's the first real opportunity. If the Bulls want to put this into the corner of Benetton, will they take the 3 points or do they go for the 7-pointer? Yeah. Let's just see what they decide to do. Yeah, it was Lamaro getting penalized. They ran out of a bit of support play and quickly up over that ball with the Bulls. So decision time now as the clock has been stopped yet again here for another injury break to one of the Bulls players at the moment. Decision time with 5 minutes to go in this first half. Do they take the 3 points or do they go for glory and take the lead into halftime? But by the looks of it, Chris Smith will have a shot at goal. So Chris Smith to have a shot at goal here for the Bulls now. From round about the 10-meter line, about 10 meters out from the run and touch line. So not the easiest of kicks for Chris Smith either way as well. But we'll see what, well, he doesn't have the T though, so they might still even go for the corner here. Alfie Fisher says, I think they will each get 2 points, unforeseen circumstances due to contaminated water. And then Richard Corver says, go for the free. Bart TV says, Nancy, Guru, hope you're well. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while, Bertie. This last couple of weeks have been difficult with power cuts and load shedding and everything going with it. So the Bulls have opted to have a shot at goal here. And Chris Smith now lining this one up for them. Can he make it 6 points to 3? From around about the 10-meter line, about 10 meters out from the run and touch line. We'll give or take 15 meters out from the run and touch line. And struck it well, and over it goes. So 3 points then to the Bulls, 6 points to 3 as we head into the last 4.5 minutes of this game. 6 points to 3 with 4 minutes to go before halftime. It's been one of those games that's not been good. It's been very scrappy, plenty of knock-ons, plenty of penalties, plenty of errors all around. So the Bulls now taking that ball in from the kickoff just outside their own 22, and they give away a penalty, holding on the ground, running out of support there was Ruan Orkia, and an easy 3-pointer if Benetton opts to go for it. Oh, great work there from Nicotera. The tackle from Ignacio Brex, I think. No, it was from the inside center, Marcus Zanen, who made the tackle. And then Nicotera quickly up over that ball, wins the penalty for them. And now Bornas will go for a shot at goal. So with 3.5 minutes to go, Benetton can now extend their lead back to 9 points to 3 here. Richard Corver says, I see the under-21 Bulls won the cup. So I think they were playing against the under-21 Lions in the game just before this one. Didn't watch it, but congratulations to them. That kick goes over, so 9 points to 3, with about 3 minutes to play in this first half. Thomas Albornoz with all 9 points for Benetton at the moment. The restart from the Bulls taken quickly and taken inside the 22 by Benetton now. As a good tackle this time from Elrich Lowe. driving them backwards. Now, Duvenacher waiting for this about 10-15 meters out from his own try line. Goes for the box kick over the top, and not the greatest of kicks, but well taken there by Mattia Bellini, where the Bulls didn't want to contest for that ball. And now Albornoz hits that ball on the foot, and it's going to be a massive, massive kick downfield. And the Bulls, luckily, doesn't bounce into touch. 5 meters out from their own try line. Now, David Krill, beautiful run over the player there. The bus was full, but the ball spills out through the back, and not quite sure what happens there, as for a moment it looked like David Krill was running without the ball. Let's just have a look here. Yeah, beautiful run from David Krill. Yeah, I think he was into touch. He threw the ball out back into field, but I think they were already into touch a long time ago. So about 5 meters out from the 22-meter line, it is going to be a throw into Benetton. And a last chance here before halftime. Line out taken by Rousseau. Here comes the driving ball from the Benetton side now, making some good headway. Now Benetton out with it. They come. It's a little run here from Mendy. Gets caught behind the advantage line though. Duvenacher from between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Gets it out to the forwards again, who makes some headway now. Let's see what's going to happen. Numbers out wide. Now Albornoz is going to try and have a run himself. Up over the 22 he goes. Now it comes back Lamaro. Back to Canoni. Back to the hooker again there, Nico Terra. Now White, they go this time round. Good tackle on the Russo, right on the 22. And quickly up over that ball is Marco van Staren. And he wins the penalty for the Bulls with less than a minute to go in this first half. I did say before the game that the Bulls have got two donkeys in the side in Marco van Staren and Marcel Coetzee. So they were always going to win balls left and right at the breakdown today. And we've seen a couple of them, I think 5 or 6 of them already. And then you also got Pissy there as well to try and steal some balls as well. So the Bulls now with the last play of this first half, around about between the 10 and the halfway line inside Benetton's half, to try and get some more points on the board. As time is up on the clock here for the first half. Bismarck finds Marcel Coetzee, I think, at the back this time. And here comes the Bulls with the driving maul now. On the 10-meter line of Benetton, and still going about 20 meters out from the left-hand touchline here is the Bulls now as they try and drive this forward. They're making some good headway now, closing up to the 22, and here they come all the way up to the 22-meter line, now brought down. Papier gets it out to the big forwards again now. Papier again, flat ball this time to Norkia, right in the middle of the field on the 22. Now Stepman Gans 5 meters inside the 22. Penalty against the Bulls. Coming in from the side was Anke Swanepoel. And with that, I think it's going to be halftime. I don't think Benetton will try and kick this out and go for the line out again. Mr. Boss says, Koeie beter wen, want Mr. Guru is terug. Yeah, no, let's hope they win, Mr. Boss. Yeah, so they are going to kick that into touch. So at halftime, it is going to be the Benetton side leading here by 9 points to 3. So halftime here, I'm going to put this up real quickly. Let's do this quickly. Halftime. So 9 points to 3 it is here at halftime, and yeah, the Bulls will have their work cut out in that second half. I'm going to take a quick break, but when we do come back, we will be doing the second half of this game. So please don't go anywhere. Right, guys, we are back for the second half of this game between Benetton and the Bulls, and yeah, it's been not so great first half. It's been very scrappy, and a lot of knock-ons and a lot of penalties conceded, but not one of the two teams really getting going in this one, to be honest. And even if you look at the player performance so far, it's not really one player in the back line from the Bulls that stand out at the moment. Forwards wise, Marco van Staden and Marcel Coetzee has been brilliant, and Ruan Orkia has run a couple of good lines, and Bismarck du Plessis has been really good. But apart from that, it's been a really stop-start game here, and not a lot to report back on in that first half. If you look at the guys from Benetton as well, nobody really standing out. Albornoz was good. Lamara and Canoni struggling. Federico Russo has been good, and then Nico Terra, the hooker, has been quite good. But apart from that, it's not been a good game. And yeah, 9 points to free at halftime. We're just awaiting the second half to start, and hopefully we'll see a try in the second half. Both teams have not looked like scoring at all in this first half, so hopefully the Bulls will be the team to score first in that second half and put some pressure on this Benetton side, because if it's going to continue the way it's gone the first half, I see another loss here for the Bulls. So yeah, we'll. Right, so we're ready to get the second half underway. Chris Smith is going to kick off from left to right on my screen. And again, good luck to both sides here. And let's hope for a Bulls victory here at the end. Here we go with the second half, guys. So a deep kick in from Chris Smith, taken by Lamaro inside the 22 of Benetton now. Duvenacher is waiting for this one at the back, looking just to clear this one out for them. Goes for the box kick over the top, and it's well taken by the Bulls now. Emrose Papier with a long hospital pass to Marco van Staden. Luckily, Chris Smith manages to rip that ball out right on Benetton's 10-meter line in the middle of the field. Here comes Marco van Staden again with the drive, and just between the 10 and the 22-meter line at the moment. Waiting for it again now. Papier going with a little snap on his own here, but runs out of support a bit. But I do get it back now. Hanke Swanepoel on the attack. Again, Emrose Papier, Chris Smith on the loop around. Harold Foster cuts back inside. Takes one or two defenders with him. As Papier, it's going to be a penalty against the Bulls there for rolling. But we're first going to come back for a penalty to the Bulls for offside, roundabout on the 10-meter line. So chance here for the Bulls to maybe get the first 3 points of the second half here. Right, so Chris Smith is going to line this one up for a shot at goal, and it's an easy kick to come for him as he slots that one beautifully through. So 9 points to 6 here. We've had about 2 minutes in the second half, and a chance now for the Bulls to try and stamp off the authority in this game. 9 points to 6 it is at the moment. Can the Bulls keep this up and add a couple of more points to this game as well for them? The restart then from Borners. It's collected beautifully by the Bulls just outside their own 22, and they go with a driving maul here. As the Bulls up to the 10-meter line they go. Now, will that ball come out? No, it won't. So it will be a scrum down to the Bulls, says the referee. So going forward, I think it is. So scrum down to the Bulls then on a 10-meter line inside their own half. I thought we're under, well, maybe from a kickoff there's a different rule, but normally the team not able to get the ball out from that maul loses the scrum. So in this case, the Bulls have won the scrum, run about on their own 10-meter line. 3 minutes played in the second half. Richard Cover says, kom bulle, loop 'n paar spaghetti manne. Right, so 9 points to 6, 3.5 minutes gone in the second half. And the chance now for the Bulls to get out of their own half here. Embrose Papier to beat the Bulls. Off the back, it comes out to Chris Smith now. Chris Smith out to Stedman Gans. There's a bit of space on the outside here. Kurtley Arendse cuts back inside, just up over halfway. Good defense on him now. Chris Smith again, flat pass this time to Marco van Staden. Caught right on the halfway line, not held in the tackle, and he'd pick up and go again. Still going is Marco van Staden, and still going. Between the 10 and the 22-meter line in the middle of the field. Now Embrose Papier, he's hit the gap. Gets the pass out to Ruan Orkia, and it's try time to the Bulls. Try time to the Bulls here. And 11 points to 9 it is. Great try there from them. First, the great work done by Marco van Staden to never quit there. Got back up onto his feet and ran from the 10-meter line, well, from the halfway all the way to the almost to the 22. And then the space opened up for Embrose Papier. And the last pass then to Ruan Orkia gets under the posts for the try. And a conversion good as well. So 13 points to 9 in the first try of this game. Right, so the restart to come then. 9 points to 13 now. The Bulls lead this game. And for the first time in this game, the Bulls are in the lead. 5 minutes played in the second half, and it's Ruan Orkia who gets the try for them. So Albornoz, well, who's gone off the field here for them? So Nico Retta, I think, is off, and onto the field comes the replacement Lucchesi on the field for Benetton now. The restart taken by the Bulls right on the 22-meter line. I don't know if it's carried back or not. I don't have the audio with me. So, but it looks like Embrose Papier will go with the box kick over the top here. Nearly charged down there. He needs to be careful. Oh, that ball bounces and nobody wanted it, but knocked on by the Bulls down. A kick downfield from Benetton. As that ball rolls up over the 22. And I think it's a 40-22 as well. So it should be a Benetton line out here. About 15 meters out from the Bulls try line. Yeah, it is going to be a Benetton throw into this line out. 13 points to 9. The Bulls lead for the first time in this game as Menocella comes on for Scrafton as well. So here comes Benetton now for 10 meters out from the try line. Duvenacher now waiting for it. Gets it up to the forwards. They go with the drive here, 10 meters out from the try line. Benetton making some good headway now with the forwards. Quick ball again, Duvenacher out to Lamaro. Penalty against the Bulls for a high tackle. Now Menocella. Quick ball to come again now for him. Oh, that's a good tackle, but the pass comes out. It's been knocked on by De Rey as he came close to scoring that try, but they're going to go back for the penalty either way, is Benetton. So 13 points to 9. I'm guessing that they will kick this to the corner as it's very close to the right-hand touchline here. Oh, he was in for all money there, was De Rey. No, they're going to have a shot at goal here, right in front. So Albornoz to decrease the lead of the line of the Bulls by 3 points to get to a single point, and it's right in front, so it shouldn't be a problem at all for Albornoz. So the Bulls are guilty of letting that good lead that they just got slip again. And Albornoz will look to add an extra 3 points to his tally for a total of 12 for the day. Easy kick goes over, so 13 points to 12 it is. And now the battle is going to start. We've had 8 minutes in the second half, still 32 minutes to play. It's a 1-point game here at the moment. Chris Smith then to restart this one. High hanging kickoff from him, and just inside the 22, collected by Lamaro for Benetton. Now takes it up over the 22-meter line. Duvenacher is now waiting for it. Goes for the box kick over the top then, and here comes the chase from Benetton. Kirtley Arendse takes it beautifully initially, but knocks it on. But the referee says that it's been played in the air. So a chance now for the Bulls to either add another 3 points or kick this to the corner. Let's see what they decide to do. Karpapic says, nice haircut. Thanks, Karpapic. Right, so to the corner, the Bulls have gone here, and a chance now for the Bulls to attack. Can they get another try? They've tasted blood now, and they want some more. Richard said they have to go for the free, but they've gone for the line out, and here comes the driving maul now from the Bulls at the back. Bismarck du Plessis controlling this one now, about 10 meters out. Bismarck still going. Now just 5 meters out from the try line. He's brought down now. And the ball coming back slowly for the Bulls now. 5 meters from the left-hand touchline. 5 meters out from the try line. As Benetton's defense holds up Ruan Norkia now with a pick up and go. Bulls need to be patient here. Another pick up and go. Marco van Staden 5 meters out from the try line. Moving infield now is the Bulls. Gets it out to Gerard Steenekamp. Good defense from Rousseau. Still waiting. And now the Bulls pick up and go again. Quickly up over that ball is Benetton, but the Bulls get it back. They've moved infield closer to the goalpost now as the Bulls. Still 5 meters out. The leg try from the Bulls. Just a meter short now. Can they get this one out? Another pick up and go. It's Kloppe who tried to go for glory. Couldn't get there. Now Gerard Steenekamp. Penalty advantage to the Bulls. Offside by Benetton. And another pick up and go from the Bulls. Just short of the try line. Right close to the goal post now. And they do get it out. And Elrich Lowe will get over for the try for the Bulls. Benetton just couldn't hold out in defense any longer. And it's Elrich Lowe who goes over for the try here for the Bulls. Great work there from the Bulls forward. They did keep composure and were patient enough to get it down. And an easy kick coming for Chris Smith now. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to go upstairs. Just a minute. They're going to go upstairs to have a look at this. Not quite sure what they're looking for here. But either way, they've gone upstairs to have a look at it. So the try could be disallowed. Well, they're looking for a knock on over the try line here. Oh, can you believe it? Elrich Lowe has knocked that ball on. Elrich Lowe has knocked that ball on over the try line. So no try. And the Bulls are back to 13 points. Should come back for a penalty though. As we can see, Walt Steenkamp warming up now to come onto the field. So no try. Or is the try been? Yeah, the try has been awarded. So apologies there, guys. It is a try has been awarded. And 20 points to 12 it is. 20 points to 12. It's the Bulls leading Benetton here. I think they got away with that one because it did look like there was some separation of the ball there. But either way, it is the Bulls now 20, Benetton 12. Let's just have another look at that. I can't see it from that angle, but the try stands anyway. The restart collected by the Bulls inside the 22 then. And Emrose Papier now waiting, or Zach Berger on the field. Just have a look there. Couldn't quite see as that ball, beautiful kick, as that ball one bounce between the 10 and the halfway line inside Bulls territory. It will be a Benetton line out though. And with 28 minutes to go, still anything can happen here. The throw in beautiful by Luchesi now gets it out of Bornes, straightening the line beautifully. There is Benetton now. The cut-up pass again. Here's trouble for the Bulls as Benetton makes their way inside the 22. Duvenacher now 10 meters up from the try line. And Bismarck du Plessis quickly up over that ball. But Luchesi gets it back for Benetton though. Now 5 meters out, penalty advantage to Benetton. Benetton still going. Oh, loop around. Must have been obstruction there. But the referee says play on. 2 meters out from the try line. Here's Benetton now. Duvenacher intercepted by David Krill. So we are going to come back for a penalty to Benetton. And we could possibly see trouble for the Bulls here. Although I think the ref has warned him enough so far in this game to give a yellow card just like that. But it's right in front of the goalposts. And what will Benetton decide here? Yeah, they tried that long pass out to the right, but intercepted by David Krill. But in any case, it's an opportunity for Benetton. Round about 15 meters out from the right-hand touchline. So they are going to go for a kick to the corner here as Albornes. Goes to the corner, 5 meters out from the try line. A chance now for Benetton to come back into this game. Patrick van Lochrenberg says 80-minute concentration, please. And then Richard says, Guru, you saw my heart and fall here. Sorry about that, man. Here they come again now. Is Benetton now with a driving ball, 5 meters out from the Bulls try line. Another penalty advantage coming the way of Benetton this time, it seems. Or is there? The referee did hold out his arm for a bit, but now comes back. Here's a chance now. Benetton moving towards the middle of the field. Still 5 meters out. Duvenacher now gets the flat pass out, and it's a try underneath the sticks. And it's a try time to Zuliani, who gets it for Benetton. As easy as that, Benetton strikes back in this game. Conversion to come right under the sticks. So the Bulls guilty of letting go just that concentration we just spoke about. As the Bulls let it slip there. Great try for Zuliani right under the sticks. So 20 points to 17 will become 20 points to 19 after this conversion. There we go. So 20 to 19 the scoreboard now. 1 point difference here between the two sides. We've still got 24 minutes to play in this game. So anything can happen at the moment. It's anybody's game. And a beautifully timed pass from Duvenacher to Zuliani gets the try for them. Right, the restart then from the Bulls. A deep kick inside the 22. Beautifully taken by Benetton. And now just forming the ruck inside the 22, about 15 meters out from the left-hand touchline for them. As the Bulls try to counter-ruck this, Duvenacher goes to the box kick over the top. And that ball is going to bounce. One's penalty to Benetton. Playing the ball on the ground there was Stedman Gans. So things now starting to go the way of Benetton again. So Benetton now with the penalty kick from round about the 10-meter line inside their own half. Bornes now with the kick finds touch between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside Bulls territory. Chance now for Benetton to really get things going again. Some troubling times here for the Bulls supporters. Just getting the upper hand and now losing it again. as there's another water break here. It's really not the greatest of new laws that's been brought in by World Rugby to bring in this water breaks. So 20 points to 19 it is now, and a line up to Benetton between the 10 and the 22 of the Bulls. So good opportunity for Benetton then. Can the Bulls hold on in defense here and come away with a try of their own at the other end of the field? We'll have to wait and see. But for now, it's a very tight game and a much better second half than the first one, I must say. After the halftime score was 9 points to 3. So time is back on again here. And it will be a line out to Lucchesi now. Lucchesi finds his jumper, and here they come now. Through the back, beautiful line angle run by the outside center there. Duvenage now gets it out to Albornoz again. Just up over the 22 now of the Bulls is Benetton. Penalty advantage to Benetton. Marco van Staden playing the scrum off there. So penalty advantage coming for them now. Lucchesi. Lucchesi just up over the 22 now. Right in the middle of the field. Here they come on a loop around Albornoz. Brought down, and the referee's going to come back for that penalty right in front. And this should put Benetton back into the lead here. With 23 minutes to play in this one. It's a chance for Benetton to regain the lead here after the Bulls have had the lead for a couple of minutes. What will they decide to do? Very important here. Decision coming up for Duvenage and his team. Yeah, I know. Marco van Staden completely in the wrong there. Playing the play or the scrum off without the ball there. So right in front, Albornoz now to add the extra 3 points here for Benetton. And the Bulls will be trailing after this kick again. Giga Chat says, Sanya asseblief wen hierdie, and then Hendrik says, goodbye Bulls. Richard says, no man, listen to Patrick, concentrate. So let's see, that kick goes over. So 22 points to 20 it is. And with 22 minutes to play, this is going to be a nail-biting finish. So Chris Smith still on the field here as he's going to get the restart going for the Bulls now from the halfway line. The deep restart again taken on the 22-meter line, now taken up over by Russo. So Duvenage can't kick this out directly into touch. He will have to go with yet another box kick to try and put the pressure on the Bulls now. Kurtley Arendse waiting for it. This time takes it beautifully on the 10-meter line inside Benetton's half now. But penalty again, holding on. No, it's obstruction from the Bulls. So penalty again to Benetton now. And the discipline of the Bulls just letting them down now. Matanzima as well as Morne Smith on the field now for the Bulls. The two prop forward replacements then now. Bulls discipline need to be better. That kick is going to find touch around about on the 22-meter line. I don't think that was the right call from the referee in the first place. I don't see any obstruction there, I'm sorry. But the call has been made, and we've seen it all year round. Referee decisions not on target always. So here they come, Duvenage. Albornoz now gets it out to Brex. Brex takes it up to the 22-meter line. Here they come again through the forwards. Is Benetton now right on the 22. Albornoz on the loop around, gets it out to Mendy. Mendy gets the, not going anywhere. There is the inside center, unable to get anywhere there, is Zanin. Now Duvenage, Albornoz again, flat pass this time to Lucchesi. Quickly up over that ball was Bismarck, but Benetton gets it back again. Now it's Russo, still right in the middle of the field, just outside the 22. Benetton now. Here they come again. Beautiful loop around. Space opens up for Mendy again. Mendy about 15 meters out from the try line now. Duvenacher out to Rousseau again. 10 meters out from the try line is Benetton now. Here they come. Good attack from Benetton. Duvenacher again. Oh, the pass just to Zuliani. Little bit behind. Now they're still going forward though. Here's Benetton. Here they come again. Lucchesi. Can they control this ball? The ball spills out the back for the Bulls now. Can they do a counter from their own try line here? Marco van Staden gets hammered in the tackle though. 5 meters out from his own try line. Now Zach Berger also on the field for the Bulls. Waiting for this one to come out. Gets it out to Chris Smith, who puts it on the boot and finds touch beautifully between the 10 and the 22 of the Bulls. Geez, luck. Well, the counter-attack was on, but Marco van Staden got absolutely hammered in the tackle there, 5 meters out from his own try line, which put the pressure back onto the Bulls there for a second. Penalty to the Bulls from that quick line-out throw from Benetton, holding on the ground as they made their way up to the 22 of the Bulls, but holding on, and a great steal on the ground again from the Bulls. Chris Smith will now kick this downfield here. And that one is going to find touch between the 10 and the 22 of Benetton. Well, first of all, he should have been penalized for rolling on the ground anyway, was the Benetton player. And then Elrich Lowe, it was Marco van Staden who got over that ball and won the penalty. So 18 minutes to play here. And the Bulls now on the attack. Inside Benetton's half. Can they make it count? Line out taken by Norkia. The maul has been formed by the Bulls, but it's gone backwards. Gets it out. Zach Berger now out to Harold Foster, who's going to try and straighten the line. Just up over the 10-meter line of Benetton now in the middle of the field. Zach Berger to Mornay Smith. Mornay Smith puts his head down. Zach Berger again. Back it comes to Ruan Norkia. Chris Smith on the loop around. Gets caught behind the advantage line, but I think there's a penalty. Is there a penalty advantage here for the Bulls? Not quite sure what the referee says there. Let's see. Yeah, it's a penalty about 5 meters inside the, outside the 10-meter line of Benetton in a very kickable position here for Chris Smith. So, yeah, he's going to have a shot at goal here. So, I'm guessing around about... give or take 35 meters out here from the goal post, about 20 meters out from the left-hand touchline. This is about 10 meters out from the left-hand touchline. Opportunity for Chris Smith to put the Bulls back into the lead here in this game. So important 3 points coming up for them. Can they get this over? 95 people watching. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel as well. And then also, we've got around 112 votes. Currently, the Bulls leading by 76%, 23 to Benetton and 1 for the draw. So don't forget to go and vote there as well. As Chris Smith lines this one up for the Bulls. That kick has been struck well enough, and it goes over. So the Bulls lead here by 23 points to 22. Back into the lead is the Bulls, as Jan-Hendrik Wessels now also warming up for the Bulls. Can Bulls hang on now to this lead? We've got about 15 minutes to play in this second half. And more changes for Benetton as well, as they take off the veteran Ferrari, and Garlow comes on. The restart taken by the Bulls inside their own 22 now. And a chance for them to clear this ball again. Waiting for it, Zach Berger now at the back, just inside the 22, goes to the box, kick over the top. The chase coming now from the Bulls. Beautifully taken in the air by Benetton though. And here comes the counter attack from Russo. Russo still rounding it up now between the 10 and the 22. Quick ball needed now for Benetton, as Pascali takes that up for them up to the 22 they go. Now to Vanacha, Albornes, Lucchesi, just up over the 22 they go. Still going, Russo. Now Duvenacher, Albornes, throws a little dummy, goes himself. Can't get through though. Now Duvenacher again. That ball has been knocked on by Benetton and kicked downfield by the Bulls now. Nobody at the back. Here's the chase coming from Stedman Gans. In fact, no, I think it's who's on the field. I can't quite make out who that is, but the ball kicked downfield by Benetton. Here's a counter-attack opportunity for the Bulls now. They make their way up to the 10-meter line inside Benetton's half. Zach Berger. Now David Krill. David Krill gets over the 10-meter line just. Moving Matan Zima tries to spin out of the tackle. Beautiful work now. Zach Berger again. Chris Smith goes to the little chip kick over the top, looking for touch. And he's going to find it about 15 meters out from the Benetton try line. But it will be Benetton's line out. Good pressure kick there. With 14 minutes to go. Balls look good there for a second. Just trying to see, was it Similani? Yeah, Similani, the only player whose jersey isn't dirty yet in this game. He's hardly seen any ball, hardly has made any tackles. So, yeah, it looks like Chris Smith now leaving the field here. Let's just stop the clock there. We can actually run it back a minute here. So, line out to Benetton then. Chris Smith has left the field. And Mornay staying on to the field as well. Benetton now controlling that ball from about 10 meters out. Duvenacher goes with the box kick over the top then. It's been knocked on by Similani. And it will be a scrum down to Benetton on the 10-meter line inside their own half. I just said that Similani has hardly touched the ball tonight. Hardly made any tackles. So he might be a bit rusty there on the left wing. But knocks that one on, and it's going to be a scrum down to Benetton on the 10-meter line inside their own half. It's W.J. Steenkamp, I think, comes onto the field as well for the Bulls now. 13 minutes to play. Marco van Staden leaving the field, who's had an absolutely monster of a game. We're just going to have a quick water break, it seems, or injury break. Again here, so just stopping the clock there. Right, still the water break currently here. Yeah, it's W.J. Steenkamp is on the field for Marco van Staden. So, yeah, 13 minutes to play in this one. The Bulls lead by a single point. And it will be a scrum down to Benetton on the 10-meter line inside their own half. So, an opportunity to still get out of their own half here and a good chance for that 50-22. So the Bulls will have to be very, very careful not to concede that opportunity of doing that. Richard says, how many games are you doing this weekend, Bruce? So I was planning on doing all of the games this weekend of the South African teams, Richard. But I've heard that the Bull or the Sharks and Lions game have been postponed or cancelled. So I'm not quite sure what is the news on that, because I can't seem to find that news on any site at the moment. But we'll see how it goes. I'll definitely do, if there's any games tomorrow, we'll do it. But I still can't get any news on that cancelled games. Alfie Visser says, ons kompeteer in lyn staan, ek hoop ons skram goed, sal nie kan verder luister nie. 8 uur is load shedding. Yeah, what a bummer that is, Alfie. So, yeah, there's unfortunately what it is, man. So, yeah, Richard, as many games as I possibly can do for the South African teams. I've heard 2 games have been cancelled already. So, I'm guessing that we will just have the Stormers game tomorrow then, if it's gonna be the news that's coming from my side. Right, come down to Benetton then, and Duvenacher feeds that one in. Solid scrum at the back now. Bornes gets it out to Ignacio Brex, who puts it on the boot, kicks it downfield. They look for that 50-22, what I just said, but it's been taken beautifully by the Bulls now. Curtly Aronsa on the attack up to the 10-meter line. Now Zach Berger gets it up to Elrich Lowe. Now Elrich Lowe sets it up between the 10 and the halfway line. Mornay Stein now gets it up. Here they go, White Forster. Back to Marcel Kutsia. Behind the advantage line though. Still managing to run it up to the 10-meter line. Now it's Mornay Stein going high up into the air. Not the greatest of kicks, but the chase is there. It's been knocked on by the Bulls though. But penalty to the Bulls there. Not quite sure if that's the right call from the referee as well. But the referee has given the penalty there for obstruction, I think it is. So either way, it's a penalty to the Bulls, and Mornay Stein can now kick this downfield. And Mornay Stein with a massive kick. Finds touch, 5 meters out from Benetton's try line. Here's the chance for the Bulls to really, really get a chance to win this game now. Yeah, it is what it is. Discipline at the end of the day could cost Benetton here. A bit of luck our way, says Hendrik, which it is now. 5 meters out, Hendrik Wessels now with the throw in. Jan Hendrik Wessels controlling that ball at the back now. Bulls with the driving ball. Can they get this going forward now? Here they go. The Bulls still going now. The cut off the back is Jan Hendrik Wessels. Gets caught 5 meters out from the try line though. Now it's Marcel could see a pick up and go from him. Still 5 meters out from the try line. Another pick up and go. This time from Mornay Smith. Now Jan Hendrik Wessels again. Just 2 meters out from the try line. Ruan Orkia with his hands on the ball. Gets it out to Elrich Lowe. Elrich Lowe still 2 meters out from the try line. Zach Berger now gets the pass out. Here they come. Out wide, Curtly Aronsa behind the advantage line now. Driven back in the tackle. Now Zach Berger snapping on his hand. Gets it up. Matanzima in support now. Still about 7 meters out now. Ruan Orkia puts his head down. Now Mornay Smith, the pass out. Here's a penalty advantage to the Bulls now. Zach Berger gets it out. Elrich Lowe again. Takes 2 defenders to bring him down. 5 meters out from the try line, right under the sticks here. Zach Berger again. Marcel Kutsia isolated. Still coming for the Bulls though. Zach Berger throws it to the dummy, tries to go himself. Stop 4 meters out from the try line. And Matanzima, I think, has knocked that ball on. So we're going back for the penalty, I think it is. Or is advantage over? Can't be. Surely not. Now, this clock has been stopped again. Well, we can actually run this because I think we're behind a little bit. So there's about a minute. Oh, let's just stop it and fix it. So 31. It is then. So about 8 minutes to play in this game. And Duvenacher now replaced by Albanese. So it should be a penalty to the Bulls then. 5 meters out from the try line. Barry Green asks, has Bulls ever won against Benetton? That's a good question. I don't know what happened last season. I can't recall actually, Barry. I can't remember. But I know they lost the Rainbow Cup final, and then I'm not so sure about the last one. I think they actually managed to win it. I'm not quite sure. So 5 meters out from the try line. The Bulls have gone for the kick to touch again, setting up the line out. Can the Bulls finish this one off? Jan Hendrik Wessels finds Norkia. Yeah, the ball back to Jan Hendrik Wessels. Spins out of the tackle and over the try line he goes for the try. So it's try time to the Bulls, and that could possibly, well, difficult kick coming up from the corner, but Mornay Stein should slot this one. They are going to go upstairs though to have a look at something here. I don't think there was anything wrong with it though, but the referee had decided to go upstairs to have a look. So let's see what they're going to have a look at here. But I think as it stands, I think the Bulls have scored a try here. I think they have scored this one. I don't think there was anything wrong with it. But we'll have a look and see what happens. So not quite sure what they're looking for. I don't have audio on my side, but we can have a look here. That ball is fine to Rua Norkia. Very slow motion. Ball spills back. Now, the question will be, did Jan-Hendrik Wessels knock it into one of his own players and then back into his hands? Because that's almost what it looks like to me. And there was clear obstruction as well. So I'm sorry, but this try is not going to stand. So the Bulls are going to go back to 23 players. There was clear obstruction there. Or was there? No. I don't know what I just saw, but let's have a look here. So Jan-Hendrik Wessels spins out of that one. That's fine, says the referee. So spins out of the one tackle. And, foot in touch. Yeah, so anyway, it's not going to be a try. That's foot in touch, unfortunately, for Jan-Hendrik Wessels. So I thought it was obstruction from the one angle that I saw. But the referee said that was fine. Then they went and have another look. And unfortunately, they are still looking at it, though. But from the looks of it, it does look like his foot was in touch. I'd be very surprised if they award this try. So let's just see what the referee decides here. Oh, the try's been awarded, it seems. Wow, try's been awarded. And 28 points to 22. I personally, no try. What now? So, no, it is a try. It's so disappointing to see the mishaps here from SuperSport as well. They first says no try, now they say try again. So I do apologize for my side. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. So the try has been awarded. So Mordo stayed out from the corner to try and convert this one for the Bulls. Must say the referee and TMO has not been great again today from both sides, really. And it's such a pain that these guys get paid such good money to make mishaps like that. And that's a beautiful kick from Mordo Steyn. And I think that should wrap it up for the Bulls, unless Benetton can strike quickly now. Right, so Benetton now to restart this game, 8 minutes to play. 8 minutes left. The Bulls have an 8-point lead. Can they get this going? Oh, it's going to be Benetton who's going to win that ball just outside the 22. And here comes Benetton on the counter-attack again. Was there a little knock on? No, it's going to be a penalty to the Bulls here, obstruction from Benetton. So a chance now for the Bulls to clear this one out. Richard says, Guru besluit nou. It wasn't me, man, Richard. I initially thought no try. Let's be honest. I first saw a little obstruction from that line out, and then I saw a little knock on from Jan-Hendrik Wessels, knocking the ball into his own play and back into his hands. And then I saw foot in touch. So with everything that happened, it actually shouldn't have been a try, but the referee either way still allowed the try, and then SuperSport made the mistake to say no try, and then they turned it around and said try again. So I know it's confusing. So the Bulls now with the kick downfield, and Morne Steyn finding touch for the Bulls now. So 6.5 minutes to go. Barry says, Guru finishing on nerves, LOL. So line out taken by the Bulls on the 10-meter line of Benetton now. And it looks like they've got some momentum going now. It's Jan-Hendrik Wessels. Control that ball at the back here for the Bulls. Penalty advantage coming. Chance now for the Bulls to really settle the game here. Stedman Gans at first receiver. Cuts back inside, nearly past the first defender. Now Zach Burger, Matanzima again. Oh, takes 2 defenders with him there. Now Zach Burger gets it out. Morne Smith. Just short of the 22, between the 22 and the 10 now. That ball spills out. Ruan Orkia. Oh, Stedman Gans knocks it on. And the referee's going to come back for another penalty to the Bulls between the 10 and the 22 of Benetton. And I would say kick to the corner. How many tries have the Bulls scored tonight? 2. Yeah, I think they've scored only 2 tries. So, yeah, I don't know. Either the 3 points just to get the clock running down or go for the corner and try and really seal this game, which they're going to do. Mornay Steyn to kick to the corner and 5 meters out from the try line. I think the Bulls have only scored 2 tries. Not quite sure. I think it's one by Jan-Hendrik Wessels and then, well, they might actually have scored 3 tries already. Yeah, Stephen Mark says they scored 3. So they are going to go for the bonus point here. 5 meters out from the try line. Jan-Hendrik Wessels finds his jumper and Waldstein took that in beautifully. Jan-Hendrik Wessels now, oh, he's got plenty of room to run this in, but the defense do cover him up beautifully. It's still about 3 meters out from the try line. And there's the try for the Bulls. Beautiful try from Osao Kutsia. And yeah, that's the bonus point, I think, for the Bulls then. 35-22. And great work from Osao Kutsia there. Robbie says, very, very confusing to say the least. Unfortunate once again, referee simply not up to standard. Yeah, unfortunately. But in favor of the Bulls today. But I mean, if it was the other way around, I know we would not have enjoyed it. So you've got to feel for Benetton on some of the decisions and even some of the decisions that went against the Bulls here tonight. I would say they're just not good enough at the moment. But 35-22, the conversion to come. No going upstairs this time round. So the Bulls have secured this game for sure now. Mornay Steyn to convert this one. Can he get this one over? He slotted a beautiful one from the right-hand corner just a little bit earlier. So here's the chance. Well, not a chance. The Bulls have got this one in the back. Mornay Steyn, just a chance to show his class one more time. And he struck it absolutely beautiful. Absolutely class from the veteran. 37 points to 22 with 3 minutes to go. Richard says, at least in our direction for once, the referee. So 37-22 they are. And that kickoff very sloppy again from the Bulls. Losing possession out to Benetton. Right on the halfway line now. Will we see one last dart here from Benetton? Albanese gets it out now to Brex. Now Albanese, oh, poor pass, gets the pass out eventually and driven back in a tackle by Harold Foster this time is Benetton. Now Albanese again to Albornoz on a loop around, long cutout pass. There's a potential for an overlap here, but it's been closed down very quickly by the Bulls. Now Albanese again on their own 10-meter line, going backwards now. The defense of the Bulls holding out beautifully. Albanese again, quick ball. Albornoz on the loop around again, not getting anywhere with that one. Great defense now from the Bulls in this last minute and a half of the game. Here they come again now, through the hands, overlap now for Benetton as they get it out to the number 22 there. On little knock on from Benetton, and a chance now for another go here for the Bulls. It's Curtly Arons. Oh, the ball's been intercepted, but knocked on by Rousseau for Benetton. Advantage to the Bulls though. Now Zach Berger. Zach Berger throws it up. Now he gets the pass inside to David Krill. David Krill is away now. Needs a pot, finds a big prop forward. In, but no, it's Stravino Jacobs, who looks like a prop forward these days. As Stravino Jacobs gets the try for the Bulls. Thought for a second there that it's Matan Zima, but it is Stravino Jacobs who gets over for the try there. And 42 points to 22, the Bulls now. I almost said, when did the Matanzima gets so fast that he can run with David Kriel, you know. But Stravino Jacobs gets the try there for them, and over they go. 42-22 with a conversion to come. Great stuff from the Bulls in the end, and much better. It's always said it's a game that the Bulls should win, but probably going to lose. But I'll have to swallow my words and give them credit for this victory today. Mornay Steyn will probably just finish up this game for us. Robbie says, happy for Jake, who has taken so much flack during the last 2 weeks. Always good the South African teams winning overseas. Absolutely. Barry says, what a way to end it. Good comeback from Bulls. Now they're back in the winning circle. So time is up on the clock here, and Mornay Steyn will just look to convert this one. Let's have a look at this last conversion. It's again beautifully struck, and over she goes. 44 points to 22. Final score here at Benetton Treviso as the Bulls come away with a classy 5-pointer here from their tour. So good game from the Bulls in the second half. Terrible first half of this game, but great work from them to come away with such an emphatic victory over Benetton today. Thank you guys for tuning in for today's game. I'm going to leave it at that now. Going to have a little braai and a dop and chop, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next game. So until then, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, cheers for now.